If you're on food stamps, listen up. The Trump administration has sent a letter to states instructing them to start cutting food stamps for millions of Americans immediately. This is the USDA letter that just went out, and it is demanding that states begin the implementation of the provisions in the One Big Beautiful Bill Act that refers to food stamps and cuts benefits for millions of people. I am going to walk you through what this letter is saying. It's a very long letter, and it has many sections that covers a lot of things. And so I've done the research, and I'm going to explain to you what this is about and how it affects your benefit and what you need to know to protect your food stamp benefits from being cut. My name is Kwame Kwade. I am a government benefits expert. I have been helping seniors get the retirement benefits they deserve over the last 15 years. I cover topics on Social Security, food stamps, Medicare, Medicaid, and other personal finance issues that affect seniors. If you are new to my channel, I am really glad you're here. Do me a favor, go into the comment section and type in your city and your state, because I like to know where you guys are watching this broadcast from. And if you've been watching my channel for a long time, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. There is a lot to cover, but this is not surprising, but it's also shocking in how quickly they are asking states to begin cutting food stamps for people who desperately need the help and depend on the help, and now are going to lose benefits because of these changes, these drastic changes that are part of the big, beautiful bill. But I'm here to bring it all to you, to explain it in detail, and most importantly, tell you what you need to do in order to protect your food stamps benefits. And I'm going to talk about the winners and losers in this letter that is coming from the USDA and why it matters. So let's get started. So the first part is that this bill was signed into law on July the 4th by President Trump, and it changes a lot of rules regarding food stamps overnight. So the USDA is now sending this letter to the states, giving them guidance on what they need to do to implement the rules that are in the big, beautiful bill that affects food stamps. So I'm going to go through each rule. Excuse me. I'm going to go through each rule, and then I am going to tell you what the old rule was, what the new rule is, and most importantly, how it affects you now. So, for example, the first one is under SNAP benefits. So I'm going to scroll a little bit up, and then we're going to talk about it. So first, it starts with this energy assistance issue. So the targeted thing is that it focuses on heating and cooling standards allowance. There's a deduction usually when you apply for food stamps. You can deduct your utility bills, and then it helps you get more food stamps. So in the past, any small energy assistance payment, even just $20, gets you a higher allowance automatically, and it made easier for people to get more food stamps. Now, only household with seniors 60 plus or disabled members can use this particular utility allowance to be able to get more food stamps. So you can see they're taking away from everybody and only restricting it to seniors that are age 60 plus or disabled. So that is the first rule that is changing. Now, what has changed for energy assistance? Well, let's talk about it. So energy assistance, which is the one of the pillars of the safety net, or heating, once helped millions of people on food stamps to get more benefits. Families could gain an extra $75 to $150 in food stamps every month if they were on the low income heating assistance program. Now only seniors or disabled households can get this shortcut. Young or able-bodied families must show bills to qualify, often failing to meet the threshold. So they are making it harder for you to use utility assistance to be able to get more food stamps. And this has direct effects. So let me give you an example. James in Ohio is 34 years old, is a single father of two, and his $25, low income heat assistance grant used to add $110 to his family's food stamps bill. Just because he was getting $25 in energy assistance, it added 110 because the government set it up such that if you are getting energy assistance, it shows that you are struggling. And so it automatically qualify you for more food assistance. But now he's going to lose that $100, $110 under this new law. So this is affecting people right now in real ways, these changes that are about to happen. Now, the next thing is third-party payments. So they have something in here called third-party payments that they are changing, and that's also going to impact how people get benefits. So state-funded energy assistance help, like credits, are paid to landlords and are counted as income. Still, household could offset with shelter deductions. Now, if a senior or disabled person is in the home, this payment no longer counts as income. So it is punishing younger people again. Without a senior or disabled member in the household, they are not able to claim this. So it means that if you are able-bodied and you're young, your food stamps benefit is going to get lower because something that you were able to count as income now no longer counts as that. So what is the USDA asking the states to do? The USDA has asked them that starting July the 4th, this is going to go back. All new applicants must fit the updated rules instantly. So they have to go back to applicants who have, applied after July 4th and redo their applications in order to fix this. So let's walk through a little bit more of this so that I can explain the rest of it to you. Now, who still qualifies for benefits? Well, if you're senior age 60 plus, you automatically keep your SNAP and your higher utility deductions. If you're disabled and you're in a household, you are also covered. But if you're able-bodied adults, you are not covered. So, for example, Mary in Florida, who is 62, lives on Social Security and receives $30 in energy aid. So she's 62 on Social Security, getting $30 in energy assistance. Thanks to her age, because she's 60 plus, her food stamps benefits remain unchanged. So that is one good news that comes from this. Now, who loses the most? Well, parents without seniors or disabled members in their household are going to lose the most under these rules. They face benefit cuts unless they have high, provable utility bills. So single mothers are one of the hardest hit. Many moms previously relied on the low income assistance program triggered boost, which gave them a lot more. So a lot of single moms who could not afford, energy, were getting energy assistance, and as a result, it also qualified them for more food stamps. And now they are being knocked off. So guardians raising kids without elderly or disabled relative will also lose access to the automatic SNAP boost. Children in poverty face heightened food insecurity. So here's an example. The Lopez family in Minnesota, they have 2 kids and a $50 heating credit. The Lopez's used to qualify for an extra SNAP. Now their benefits will drop by $120. Nothing is changing for them except that they are losing $120 because energy assistance that used to be able to give them more help, energy assistance that allow them to qualify for more food stamps, is now being taken away. So this is going to be devastating for a lot of people, I know. Now, what are the financial impacts of these new rules? Well, independent analysts estimate that benefit losses will go between $50 to $150 per month, and that difference is about a full week's worth of groceries for some households. And families will divert income from rent or medicine to cover lost food aid. SNAP dollars no longer stretch far enough. Seniors are largely shielded, stabilizing their food aid, but multi-generational households risk losing support if circumstances shift. So basically, this is the people that are seriously affected by this policy. So what should seniors do now, or what should they know? Seniors remain protected under these new rules, so most will not see cuts. Their deductions will continue as before, but here is where seniors are going to be impacted. Under the big beautiful bill, seniors now have to work in order to get food stamps. So if you're a senior citizen and you've been getting food stamps without working, previously the law was 18 to 54. Now it's 18 to 65. So if you are 65 or younger and you're able-bodied adults without dependents or children, you have to work 20 hours a week or volunteer for 20 hours a week or be in a job training program, or you are going to lose your food stamps benefits. So even though seniors are protected from this energy assistance trigger that a lot of people are losing their benefits as a result, seniors are not going to be exempted from the work requirements. So you're gaining something here and you're losing something here, because now you have to work at least 20 hours a week or 80 hours a month in order to continue to get your food stamps benefits. So that is where we are with food stamps. And I want to hear from you in the comments. Have you been impacted by these new rules? Have you lost food stamps benefit? Because we've gotten reports that people have already seen cuts to their EBT cards this month already in September, and food stamps benefit have dropped by $100, $150 for some households automatically. So let me know if you've been impacted by this by commenting below. But here's the thing you need to keep in mind. The changes are broad, but they are also meant to frustrate you so that you can miss something and then they'll cut your benefits. So here are 5 things you need to pay attention to as these food stamps changes roll out, including seniors especially. Number 1, make sure that when you are reapplying or recertifying, you have all the documents that you need. All the documents you have to have, because the moment you're missing the documents, they are going to just ignore your application or mark it as incomplete. Number 2, stay on top of income changes. If your income changes by more than $10 a month, you need to report it and stay current, because they can use that as an excuse to take away your benefits or even try to claw back money that you've already been paid. Number 3, your household size. You have to make sure that people who are on your application are eligible for food stamps. If they are not, you could be in trouble. And now parents with children older than age 7, I believe, now have to work in order to get food stamps benefits. Number 4, if they reach out to you and want documentation, because they're going to be reaching out a lot more frequently, trying to make sure that you are eligible for the benefits that you claim you are. When they reach out to you and ask you for documents, make sure that you send it right away and on time, and verify that they've received it, because it is your responsibility to make sure that they get the documents that they're asking for and have received it. You cannot say you mailed it and they didn't get it. It's not going to cut it. You have to call them and make sure they receive the document. And then number 5, I think that there's going to be more scrutiny about what you buy with food stamps. There are some states that are banning soda and candy and junk food and all that. I think they're going to be more stringent. And so this is your, you know, I don't want to say warning. I want to say this is your heads up that if you are doing anything illegal with your food stamps benefit, trading it in for cash, buying things you're not supposed to buy, colluding with, shop owners to give you things in exchange for your EBT benefits, there's going to be public scrutiny. And you may be selling your food stamps to an undercover cop or undercover investigator, and you end up being banned completely from getting benefits. So it is important that during this heightened time of scrutiny for food stamps, that you do not fall for all the things that people are doing that they're not supposed to do, because when you get caught, the punishment will be severe. And if you need the help, why put your benefits at risk by not playing by the rules and doing something that you're not supposed to do, when you know that they are waiting for you to slip so that they can take your benefits away? So that's what I wanted to present to you today. Before I leave, if you're a senior citizen and you're on Medicare, here is what I want to leave you with. One of the things we've been pushing for this year is to help seniors get peace of mind with Medicare. How do you get peace of mind with Medicare? Because there's a lot of seniors that are frustrated because either you're turning 65 and not sure what to pick because it's so overwhelming, or you are 65, you're already on Medicare, but you're frustrated because you're not getting the Medicare coverage that you deserve. Well, our whole thing this year for the next 12 months is advocating for seniors to get peace of mind about Medicare. And how do you do that? With our partner, Chapter Medicare. The reason why we're partnering with them is that Chapter is the only unbiased organization among the Medicare advisory companies that is there to be in your corner and help you get the best plan for you. 90% of all seniors are in the wrong Medicare plan. Why? Because they struggle to navigate the 24,000 plans that are out there. So here's what I want to tell you. Over 2,000 of our viewers have already called Chapter and gotten help, that peace of mind with Medicare that I'm talking about. So you could be next, and you should be, because there's nothing worse than needing medical care and realizing that your Medicare plan has either been dropped, or your coverage is not what you thought it was, or you're not even in the network that you need to be in to get the benefits that you need. So call Chapter today. And if you call them, they will tell you if you're in the right plan or not. And if you're not, they'll help you get into a plan that can give you peace of mind. 539-205-2147, or go to askchapter.org/insider. These are the guys you're going to be talking to when you call them. They are ready to take your call, and they will save you on average $1,100 a year, in addition to putting you in the best Medicare plan for you. They are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. Do your own research. These guys are legit, and they'll get you that peace of mind with Medicare, knowing that you're covered and you have the right coverage, so that when something unfortunately happens, you have the coverage to take care of it. So give them a call today. If you like what you heard, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all tomorrow.